She goes up there. The field is set, locked away, ready. And they're racing as well. So War from down near the inside, one of the first to go. Pony Up, though, with early speed also is going to share the lead with it. Coming across, Star Walker fired right up with RWWA and pushing up down on the inside next of all when they go by the judge, Iowa, Atlantis Beach. They're followed by Amazing Cheat. Right behind them, Candlelight Supper going up near the middle. On the outside of them, Audio Boy, Queen of Jerusalem down near the rail. Followed further back by Mr. Popcorn, who was snagged right back there, taken hold of, and Kisses from Kelly last. They go by the 1600 and the leader is So War, out by a length on RWWA. Down on the inside running third is Pony Up, followed then by Star Walker. Clever piece of riding by O'Donnell. He was able to get across now and he found the 1-1. On the rails next of all is Iowa. 3/4 a length away then came Atlantis Beach. Here comes a move from Mr. Popcorn. Mr. Popcorn around the outside has gone up and he's going to go to the lead. Mr. Popcorn takes over from So War, RWWA third. Then Amazing Cheat, or at least Kisses from Kelly on the outside, pressing on from Pony Up. In behind them, Star Walker. 3/4 Atlantis Beach. Iowa got back near the rail. Amazing Cheat's out there deep on the track. Being followed next of all in the middle, Candlelight Supper. They threw out the anchor at the 900 mark and slowed them down again. And then came Queen of Jerusalem down on the inside with Audio Boy about to start a move. Mr. Popcorn shows the way. He's out on top here, Mr. Popcorn, at the 800 metre mark by a length and a half. Running second is So War. Back on the inside is Pony Up. Running fourth, Kisses from Kelly, but trapped out there deep. A length away behind them next of all is RWWA with Atlantis Beach. Down on the inside is Iowa. Around them, Amazing Cheat. Getting back into the field, Star Walker lost its spot for a moment. In behind them when they start to pack up, coming to the turn, Queen of Jerusalem. Candlelight Supper. Audio Boy out there deep near the tail end of the field at the top of the home straight. Mr. Popcorn led the way from Pony Up. Kisses from Kelly. Atlantis Beach. Here's Amazing Cheat starting to lengthen stride. In behind them, Star Walker as well, trying to find a bit of room further back. Audio Boy. Amazing Cheat, though, surges to the lead. Amazing Cheat boots away. Here's the hat trick coming up. She wins again. Far too good for them. Amazing Cheat. One from either Audio Boy or Star Walker, who came again. In behind them, Mr. Popcorn, Pony Up, Atlantis Beach, Candlelight Supper. Followed further back, Queen of Jerusalem, So War, Kisses from Kelly and RWWA. And back at the tail is Iowa. Amazing Cheat proves too good. Joey has a party in the saddle. Number 4. Amazing Cheat. Back in the field. And she had to do it pretty much in a tough way for a good part of the trip. But her form has been exemplary. She's fit, and mares in form, they hold their form, they're hard to beat. She makes it 3 in a line, and that's 6 out of 22 for owner Neil Irvine, trained by Donna Reardon. Smokin' Joey has a party in the saddle. Winning here in the 5th event of the day. Second placing goes 2-8. Audio Boy, Stephen Parnham for the Durant stable. Third, number 12, Star Walker, who lost its spot in running before coming again. Pony Up, fourth home, 4-8, 12, 11. And 1 3/4 by half ahead the margins. The time 2:19.16. A mare by Pro Art from By Mutual Consent in fabulous form. She's in a purple patch at the moment, Amazing Cheat, and she's won and won with authority. Race 6, the happy 70th birthday, Lulu Ciani handicap. The Hall of Fame are celebrating a milestone today. Over 1,200 metres at 18 after 4. 9 comes out. Zing to win. Lockie Taylor's about to join us in the yard. And this mare, well, she's just absolutely flying at the moment in the care of Donna Reardon.
Thanks, Darren. Really nice win from Amazing Cheat. 3 in a row now as winning trainer Donna Reardon joins me now. Donna, at the beginning of this campaign, did you envision that she'd be able to go through the grades in the manner in which she is right now? And did you feel like she could run over this type of trip at the beginning of this prep?
The trip, yes. Doing what she's doing right now, no. She just keeps stepping up. It's just amazing. I mean, every prep she has got better and better, but to do what she's done these last 2 starts is quite phenomenal.
It may have been the fact that they seemed to bunch up on the corner, but today she even looked to travel a little bit better into the home straight this afternoon.
She did, yeah. I said to Joey, if you can, try and stay away from the fence or on your own. Once she gets back on her own and out of the fence, then she starts drifting and hanging and just goes to sleep and you can't wake her up. I said, just try and keep her in amongst them a bit more and she'll travel better and hopefully, be a bit easy for her.
Do you have loftier ambitions for her now? Is there anything that you've penciled in that you could potentially look to work towards over the next couple of months?
Not really. I'll have to talk to the owners and we'll see what we come up with.
A great result here, well done.
Thank you.
There's Donna Reardon, 3 in a row for Amazing Cheat. She is absolutely flying, Scotty. And once again, Joey Azzopardi handled her really, really nicely. There was a real change in complexion in this race at around the 1600 metre mark, and Joey was able to pop on the 3 deep line, and from there she travelled into the race beautifully.
Well, that was the best part about today's win, Lockie, was obviously she won by a probably similar margin to last start, but she was under the whip at the 600 last start, whereas today she was actually travelling into the race, which gives Joey Azzopardi so much more wiggle room in terms of riding his own race there. But all of a sudden after today she goes to a Metro 76, Metro 77, and if you're someone like Neil Irvine that has these well-bred horses that you continue the family lines with, well, you start to get tempted. Pinjarra Cups, Bunbury Cups, they're not that far away now, and a little bit of black type against her name is invaluable for her future.
Exactly right, and if the previous 3 to 4 years are anything to go by, generally the Country Cups have only been small fields of 8 to 11 maximum, and therefore if she was happy or good enough to sneak into top 2, 3 at a big price, that's very valuable black type for a mare like her.
Well, you think about it too, if the top weight was something that was rated in the low 90s, then it's only an 80, 82 plus kind of event. You don't actually really need to worry anymore about it being a 90 plus and throwing away too many ratings points, and for a mare it's definitely worth considering. So she's in a rich vein of form at the moment, and hopefully she can continue to work her way through the grades here. But it's 3 wins in a line here for Amazing Cheat, 54 plus to a 66, and now a secondary 66 plus. So she's going through the grades really nicely. Joey Azzopardi knows her inside and out, and at the moment she's just racing at the peak of her powers, and she's seemingly getting better in her racing manners, which is a great news for her future as well. Joey Azzopardi just jumping on the scales, and then we'll make this result official and we'll get a word from him. Amazing Cheat, Joe, continue to raise the bar and she continues to get better.
Yeah, exactly right. She's really thriving over a staying trip, and she's not the easiest horse to ride, but I think we've got to figure it out now.
And talk us through that in terms of figuring her out.
Yeah, she just wants to switch off and lay in quite bad too, and I was really happy where I was early. Although I didn't have cover for the first 2 furlongs, I knew these races are run, I knew we'd stack up and that 3 line would come and give us a good card up, and it panned out exactly like that. And yeah, she was able to flow into the race and it ran really well.
Throw you a bizarre hypothetical. If she drew barrier number 1 one day, what would you do?
It'd make things tricky for her, that's for sure, because yeah, she switches right off and it's really hard to get her into the race. So if you draw barrier 1, you just got to take your medicine and just try and get her to travel, but it'd be less than ideal.
Mares in form, they continue to provide for you. If she was to get into a race like a Bunbury Cup or a Pinjarra Cup later on in a campaign, could she measure up?
Yeah, if you asked me at the start of the prep, I would have said no, but she keeps improving. So the way she won today, she's probably got a black type win in the form she's in.
I thought I'd say this, but the mo looks good, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Scotty. Cheers.
Shouldn't tell lies, Scotty, but there is Joey Azzopardi combining with Donna Reardon and Amazing Cheat. The 5-year-old mare makes it 3 in a row to take out race 5 here at Ascot.